4, 5, right? And when you come up, almost like that lawnmower, you're starting that lawnmower, you're coming up and out. So you get that final stretch, because in baseball, you want to be really flexible. Like say when you're gonna go throw, you gotta be able to get the arm back. Your muscles gotta be long. They gotta be able to lengthen. The longer the more you can lengthen the muscle, the more you can contract it. Eddie G here from GF7 Fit. Today we're talking about baseball. Off-season baseball, upper body strength workout. But in baseball, you don't have to just be strong. You gotta have full range of motion, you gotta have flexibility, and you gotta be a little bit explosive. So right now it's the off-season for college baseball players, little leaguers, everybody except for the pros. So you definitely want to take advantage of the off-season. You want to work out your upper body. Yeah, I know legs are important in baseball, but we can't do everything in one video. This video, we're specifically talking about upper body movements. Takes us to our first upper body movement. We're going to look at the incline dumbbell press. I really recommend you start with a lighter weight. You do a pyramid principle. You go lighter to heavier, and then the last set you do a lighter weight explosively. So I have some of the weights here. As you can see, some of them are smaller than the other ones. We're gonna start with the smaller one, go heavier, and then go lighter to finish off like a real quick set. So I'm gonna show you here. I grabbed the dumbbell here, and I have a weight belt on. I always try to use a weight belt because it just it keeps me honest and keeps me from, being secure. When I move around, I just know that there's a belt there, so I gotta keep my core braced at all times. So I have a dumbbell here. Don't worry about the weight. Worry about more of the way I'm going to be performing the exercise. So what you don't want to do in baseball, you don't want to do this. You don't want to get like 100 pounds or 120, and you don't want to start doing this, okay? You don't want to do that for baseball. You don't want to do that for sports. You know what I mean? You don't want to do that for sports. What you do want to do for baseball is you want to do a full range of motion. You want to start as high as you can, slight bend in the elbow, brace yourself, put your back into the bench, lower, lower, lower slowly, and come up quick. Lower, lower, lower slowly, and come up quick. Lower, lower, lower slowly, and up quick, all right? Slow, 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 up quick. Slow, 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 up quick. And you notice I'm doing one arm at a time. Right, I'm doing one arm at a time. This is because your core, it's like a counterbalance exercise. This, what the body naturally wants to do is I lower, the body wants to kind of fall over. So this core is working. All the core is working, but really on this side, it's working to counterbalance. I'm gonna do it on this side too. Slow, 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 up. Slow, 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 up. Really let the air out, even getting your stomach to. Don't be scared to make that stomach exhale, because your breathing comes from the stomach, all right, not from the chest. In and out, in, out, full range of motion, okay? So as far as sets go, we're looking anywhere from 3 to 4 sets. As far as reps, 5 to 10 with each arm. So that gives you a total of 10 reps to 20 reps. Is weight important? Yeah, you wanna do a weight that challenges you. Right now I'm just doing this weight, it's more for demonstration, but whatever weight you're at, that's the weight you want to do. You want to be able to do it this way. You want to be able to do a full range of motion. All right, you want to be able to control the weight. You want to be able to exhale. Don't be scared to let your belly out when you're breathing. You want to breathe out through the stomach. You want to breathe in through the stomach. It's going to get deep, diaphragmatic inhalation and exhalation. This is what you're going to need for athletic performance. You notice when athletes are tired and they're running backs or any type of athlete who just ran quick, you notice their belly's breathing. They're getting that deep air, that deep inhalation. That's what you want to do in athletics. So you started with a lighter weight, now you go with a little bit of a heavier weight. So I'm going up 15 pounds between two of them. And again, whatever you can do. But you want to stay away when you get heavier weight. You want to do the same type of motion doing with the first one. You want to kick it back here. All right, you want to start way at the top. You don't want to do stuff like this. Again, I know I said it before, but you don't want to do that. All right. You got to make sure you can do a weight you can fully perform anywhere from 5 reps to 10 reps, okay? If you cannot do 5 reps, it's too heavy. If you could do 10 reps, too easy, and you could do like 15, 18 reps and it's too light. Anywhere from 5 to 10 is good. That's a good benchmark there. So up here, all right, I'm gonna bring it down slowly. I'm gonna explode coming back. In, up, in, out. Breathing in, out, in. When I get to my 5, I can do 5 to 10. I go to the other side. And again, you're doing it with one arm. So you're gonna wanna, your body's gonna wanna rotate over to where the weight's at. So you're doing counter rotation with your abdominals, with your core. It's really strengthening. It's really important to have strong core exercises for baseball. Whether you're a pitcher, whether you're a catcher, outfielder, having that strong core is gonna help you hit better, run better, even throw better with more velocity. So we're building up the baseball player for the spring. We're getting ready for spring training, but right now it's it's fall. It's well 2 days away from fall. So baseball off season. There's a long off season. Again, we've got the weight up here. We're counterbalancing. In slowly, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. You're letting it down nice and slow. You're controlling it, all right? Another thing too, when you're doing chest, you do want to get a good stretch. You want to get a good stretch on your pectoralis muscle. You don't want to do in here. You don't want to take it way out where you're stressing the shoulder. Just make sure you're getting a good stretch from the chest. You're going nice and slow and you're coming up. You should see it flexing. You should feel the muscle you're working. So in baseball, in boxing, anything you gotta move really fast. Like in baseball, you gotta move the arm fast. Boxing, you gotta move your arms fast. After you're done doing your heaviest set, again, 3 to 4 sets, I just showed 2. But then this, I wouldn't count this on my set. A cool down set. I got a real light weight and I'm gonna go really fast with this. I'm gonna do 5 to 10 the same way. I'm gonna control it. Even if the weight is light, I'm still controlling it as though it's heavy. Okay, here, same principle. I'm gonna try to go real fast though. Almost like I'm gonna throw a baseball here. In, out, in, out, in, out, in. Almost like I'm throwing a baseball. In, out, and then the other side. All right, I reset, gather myself. A lot of weightlifting is mental, a lot of practice is mental. Going back, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and last one. And if I was working out, I'd probably do 10 reps, but just for the sake of the video, I don't want to take up so much time, make it like a half-hour video when we could do a 12, 15-minute video and you can get the point to what I'm saying. So there you go. Pyramid principle. Want to start lighter? You want to go heavier. This is a great workout because you're at an incline. You're working the upper part of the chest muscles. You're at an incline, so you're able to dig those upper back muscles into the bench. All right, that's going to help you in baseball. And so this is a push muscle. One thing that's really important in athletics, even in life, muscle balance. So after you do a push and you do 3, 4 sets, you want to do a pull. You want to do a pull kind of at the same angle. So the next is dumbbell rows. I know dumbbell rows, you'll see this a lot at the gyms. You see people doing this at the gym, right? And that might work. That might work for some bodybuilders just trying to get a pump. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work for us who's trying to be athletes. It's not gonna work when working out for athletics. You wanna make sure you get full range of motion. So just like we did with the chest muscles, I really recommend you do them this way. Right in here, you get a good stretch at the bottom, coming up. 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And when you come up, almost like that lawnmower, you're starting a lawnmower, coming up and out. So you get that final stretch, because in baseball, you want to be really flexible. Like say when you're gonna go throw, you gotta be able to get the arm back. Your muscles gotta be long. They gotta be able to lengthen. The longer the more you can lengthen the muscle, the more you can contract it. The more you can lengthen the muscle, the more it can contract. You gotta remember that. So we're gonna go with the other side here. Same thing on the other side. You wanna put the elbow here. You wanna get the weight down. You wanna control it. You're bringing it down, but in a controlled fashion, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right? And then of course, even though we're a little warm from doing the chest, your chest muscles are warm. Doesn't mean your back muscles are warm. So again, you're starting with a lighter dumbbell. You're going with a heavier dumbbell. Now we're gonna go up a little heavier. We're gonna grab the heavier one and do the same thing on the other side. Again, put your knee here, put the elbow here. It's a lot easier than the wrist because the wrist is a lot smaller joint. Put the elbow there, tighten that shoulder, get a good stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. You gotta brace yourself as you're doing that so the core is getting a workout. That's why I always recommend you use a weight belt. You don't gotta put it super tight. It's just there to keep the lower back warm. It's there to make you remember that you gotta use and brace that core. That's those abdominals. Same thing on the other side. You're gonna put it here. We're gonna reach down, get a good stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, and I'm trying to really get, I'm really at the bottom. I'm getting a good stretch, but I'm in control of the dumbbell. The dumbbell's not just taking me to the floor. I'm never losing, like trying to get my shoulder out of the socket. I'm stretching it, but I'm in control of the stretch. I'm in control of the eccentric part of the repetition. I'm in control of the positive part of the competition will be the concentric, where I'm contracting the muscle. When I'm elongating the muscle, the eccentric, I'm in control. When I'm contracting the muscle, I'm also in control. You always want to be in control when you're lifting weights. Don't lift with your ego. Lift intelligently, and you're going to be a much better baseball player, much better athlete. Somebody else is stronger than you, hey, tip your hat to them. Hey man, you're stronger than me, tip your hat. Just like if you're a pitcher, somebody hits a good hit off you, hey man, it's a good pitch, you got to hit. If you're a pitcher and a hitter gets a great 0-2 slider by way out of the strike zone and he pokes into right field, tip your hat, man. Be a congratulator. You always got to be a hater. Don't worry about the weight. You're going to get stronger. If you start right now, September, by March, if you train this way, you're going to get stronger. You'll be stronger than you are right now. Maybe you're not going to be as strong as a Mike Trout. You know, he's a phenom. You know, are you stronger than what you were 6 months ago? That's what it's about. You're in competition with yourself. You got to know your body. So the same thing like I did on the other one, I would do like a cool off set. Right here, I grab a lighter weight. I'm trying to go down and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm trying to go quick because I'm trying to finish the set fast. Okay, I'm trying to finish the set fast. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, I'm trying to finish that set real quick. And that's a good push and a good pull. All right. Now, really important for baseball, you need the side shoulders, or the lateral part of your deltoids. I love doing this one exercise with a lighter weight. I grab this one, it's fairly light. I'm not gonna go all the way up. I'm just gonna go to about there when I'm doing the side laterals. Okay, when I'm doing my side shoulders, when I'm doing my lateral raises. I'm gonna grab onto something like in here. All right, I'm gonna grab onto something here. I'm gonna lean over because I kind of want to isolate those the side delts there, and then just go to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And again, I would do anywhere between 5 and 10. I'm only doing 5 reps right now just to give you a demonstration. All right, here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. All right. Let me talk to you real quick as I rest in between sets. I have a lot of younger athletes in high school, baseball players. They've had a lot of sore shoulders, a lot of shoulder pain. They started doing this exercise with me. That shoulder pain went down. Now I'm not saying that's gonna happen for you, but when you start lifting weights, when you start getting stronger, when your body starts getting stronger, and you adapt to the stress of weightlifting or push-ups or calisthenics, whatever you're doing, you're gonna get stronger. You're not gonna have as much pain as what you once had. Same thing for here. We're gonna do 3 sets, all right? I'm gonna show you one more time. The last set I'm not gonna show you. I'm gonna show you a couple of sets. This you can kind of get the routine here. So again, these are side laterals. We're working the side part of our shoulder, They're called lateral raises, okay, or the deltoid, you know, which is like the scientific name for the shoulder. But you're getting the side, because most time when we're pressing, we're doing the anterior part of the shoulder. You get a lot of that where you work that part of the shoulder out a lot, but you don't really get the side a lot. So really important to also attack the side, okay? So here we go. We get one side here. There's two right there. We're not trying to do that. We're not trying to do, that's what we're leaning over. We're just trying to go to about the level of to the level right here. This part right here, the top part of your shoulder, right in here. That's about as high as you want to go. So when we're leaning, we're even a little bit lower. This right here, just to about right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Because with that lean's gonna really emphasize the side part of your shoulder. All right, right here. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really important to breathe. And yeah, you could do the cool down there. You could do a real fast one with that one. You don't have to do. You have to do them for all of your sets. You want to do them when you're working real big muscles. The side shoulders, not that big of a muscle, so you don't have to do it. But if you want to do it, go ahead. Your pectoralis muscles are big, so you want to do a fast one afterwards. Back muscles are huge. You want to do a fast pull after you're done. Side shoulders are not that big, relatively speaking, but you can still do them. But your side shoulders. The final exercise of the day, we're going to show 4. They're called face pulls. They're going to work. I don't know if you can kind of zoom in over here. Not zoom in, but just kind of look at the map here I have of the human musculature. We want to work back in here, okay? The reason you want to work back in here, because when you're throwing the baseball, you need all these back muscles in here to be strong, because these are your supporting muscles as you throw the baseball. And these support your rotator cuff muscles, okay, that are kind of in there. You can see the teres minor there, infraspinatus there. These are part of your rotator cuff muscles. So you have that one right here, part of rotator cuff muscle. Infraspinatus, part of your rotator cuff muscle. Okay, so this next one, and then we're just doing deltoid, not part of the rotator cuff, but still an important part of your dynamic for baseball. So we're gonna do face pulls, but with a twist. We're gonna do face pulls and then like a Y. So we're really trying to work all those muscles there. All right, so we're gonna do it with a band. I'm gonna move this real fast here. Move this out of the way. Get this out of the way. All right, so we're gonna use the band. All right. Like a face pull, we're gonna pull here, all right? That's working, you know, some of those muscles there. But then we're gonna go up and make a Y up top. And we're gonna keep the biceps lined up with the ears. Back down, that's 1. Stretch forward, pull, come up, that's 2, all right? Here, up, back down, all right? Pull, up, back down, there. Pull, up, back down, and there, all right? It's really important, again, we're doing 5 to 10 reps. It's really important as you bring your arm up, the bicep is lined with the ear. And also, as you notice, I'm not gonna go straight up, but I'm coming out. That's the Y. You see the Y, as you see the Y coming in. Here and down, all right? There. That's the Y. You're working all those upper posterior muscles that are really important when you're playing baseball, because you're loading the scapula. This is working the scapula. You're loading that scapula when you're throwing. I don't care if you're a pitcher, really important, you know, to right there, as you're coming down, you're loading the scapula, right? If you're a catcher, you're down in here, look at that scapula loaded. So that's really important for baseball players. Outfielders, look at some of the best throwing outfielders. Slow motion, when they're gonna do their crow hop, when they're gonna grab the bottom of the ball, like I don't care, a good right fielder with a good arm. Probably Tatis, who plays right field. Gets the ball here, hops. He's gonna load that scapula and then throw. I don't care what outfielder. It could be Mookie Betts. It could be, I know Cespedes is not in the league no more. He was one of the guys I used to watch a lot. He used to play on the A's and on the Mets. I know he got injured and probably out of baseball now, but he will load that scapula really well. That's gonna help you get a stronger throw. So again, let me show you one more time here. You're pulling here and you're making the Y. All right, back down. You're pulling here, making the Y. Good. You're pulling, making a Y. Good. Pulling, making a Y, and then one more. Pulling, making a Y. Right there. Really want to add exercise like this to your workout if you're a baseball player. Again, so I showed you a good push exercise, a good pull, lateral raises for your side shoulders, the side delts, right? And then also the face pulls with the Y combined to get those back, the upper back muscles strong around the scapula, including some rotator cuff muscles as well, because you're gonna use those when you're playing baseball. So all right, like I said, we'll give you a good push, a good pull exercises, one for lateral raises, lateral part of the shoulders. I give you one for the back part too, the scapula and stuff like this. Just 4 exercises, but to get you strong, get you thinking about baseball. Because yeah, you can get a program online and download it, but you could do it all wrong. You got to do full range of motion. And you know what? If you're really trying to get better, if you're a high school player in baseball, trying to get to the college, trying to make a D1 team, D2, get a trainer. You know, get somebody who knows what you're talking about. Somebody got years of experience. Put my link in the description to my website. You know, I really highly consider you hiring a trainer. Hire me, because I already know what to do and I know how to get you there. You know what I mean? GraceFitness7.com, my website's gonna be in the description. All right. You do need to get a trainer. You know, I've seen so many high school players think they can do it on their own, thinking they're just gonna watch YouTube, they're gonna watch workout videos, they're gonna get there. No, you're not gonna get there. Most all the people who make it to the top, they have trainers. They have 2 trainers, 3 trainers. You know what I mean? They have coaches. They have people who know what you're talking about. I got a master's degree. All right, 15 years experience. All right, I'm a certified strength and conditioning coach. This is for a reason. All right, so this is just a little example of a baseball workout. There's much more to this. It's much more dynamic. I'm gonna put it all in one video because you know you got to master a few exercises before you move to the next one. But again, Eddie G, GF7 Fit. If you like what you're watching, give me that thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell so you get all the notifications. All right, if you made it to this far, thank you. I appreciate it. Have a good day.